Hi, everyone. Welcome to Transformers Dynasty team call. I'm excited to have you all on. And I just want to talk about being consistent in your business. And you have to treat this like it's a real business. You have to think about why you started, why you decided to be a team Beachbody coach, why you bought the challenge pack, what's your goals, what results do you want? And you have to let that drive you. And you have to go back to that and you have to remember the feelings and what you want out of this. And then once you know what you want, you have to put the action behind it. Because yes, I signed up with these huge goals and all of you have these huge goals. But if you don't take action and treat this like a business that it is and the potential it has, then you're not going to see progress. And you're going to ask yourself why it's not happening over and over again. So that's what I was kind of thinking about today. And like the past 2 days, I've done some stuff to take this more serious and treat this like it's a job. Flanagan's is driving me crazy. And there are certain people I have to deal with, like checkers, and I don't want to be there anymore. And I see the potential this has. I see the top coaches paying off student loans, $80,000 cash. And I know, why not me? It all starts with us. It starts with you. If you want it, we have the tools to succeed and we can make it happen. So like the average business, you have to have a loss your first year. You have to spend $100,000 getting it started. Most businesses fail your first year. But this one, it's just a $40 startup, which most of us got for free because we purchased a Beachbody challenge pack and got that weight. So we have invested $0 in this business. We just have our products that we're falling in love with and using. So for a zero startup cost, that makes us not think of this as a real business, and we're not treating it like the business it is. But if this was a normal business, like there was a guy that I was at Starbucks last night and we got in this long conversation. He was telling me if I want to take this serious, then I should hire people to take my Facebook page and treat it like a real professional page and Photoshop all my photos and edit them and buy a workout clothes and basically make sure everything screams Beachbody coach. And my personality, like at the concert, I had pictures drinking beer, and he goes to me, "What is that? Like people are going to come to your page and they're not going to trust you because you're supposed to be this health and fitness coach, and you're drinking beer." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right." And I deleted the pictures with the beer. So now, you have to think of your Facebook page as your website. So people come to you for help with health and nutrition. And it's hard to trust someone with something that people feel so insecure and hard to open up to other people about. So, and then there's the cost factor, and we have to give them value. So it all starts with our timeline. That's our website. So say there's this business, Apple.com. Yes, they're a big business. But when they first started, customers probably went to Apple. They're like www.apple.com. And they're like, I want to buy a MacBook Pro. And they go on the website to check out the MacBook Pro. And their decision making starts with the website before they go to the store and check out the computer, before they find the price out, before they get on the phone and talk to the sales rep to figure out if they want to buy it. That's where it starts. People in sales, I learned when I used to be a sales associate, people make up their decision whether they want someone to help them within 10 seconds before the person even opens up their mouth. So you think about your website and your timeline. People, how fast Facebook is scrolling, 1 second they see a post and they decide if they like you or not. So think about how important our website is. So what I really want us to do is take the time to go through our timeline and really clean it up. Let's take out the garbage there. Let's make sure the message we're trying to deliver, our page is giving us. Let's make sure, okay, so talking about treating this like a business, we need to make sure we have a power hour. And for example, if this is my full-time job, because that's a goal of mine. I don't know if you want to be a full-time coach, a hobby coach, or a discount coach. Discount coach, great. You're focusing on your goals through being a customer, and you're giving and you're showing up every day. You're doing your program. You're setting a time. You are drinking your shake. You're following the portion control meal plan. You're doing everything it takes to be successful to reach your goals. Now, if you're a hobby coach, you are doing what it takes to sell your 3 challenge packs a month. So this way you can help customers, because as a hobby, if you're not selling challenge packs, you don't have customers to help. So I can say I want to be a coach, but if I'm not working the business enough to sell my 3 challenge packs by sharing my journey, I'm not going to have a challenge group to be able to run. I'm not going to have customers to be able to coach. Yes, if this is a passion of mine and I want to do this for a hobby, then I need to put in the work it takes to be able to change those 3 to 5 lives every single month. So your first goal is hitting Success Club 5 as a hobby coach. So what do I have to do to hit Success Club 5? That goes back to your timeline. That's where people decide like if they want you to help them or not. So we're going to clean up the garbage. We're going to make sure the message we're delivering is you. You need to pick your 5 topics. And out of those 5, like mine is family, faith, fashion, freedom, and fitness, So I went through my timeline, and everything that wasn't that, I took it off. Dude, like all the sharing posts and the tags and when you share a post, that's someone else. That has nothing to do with you. Is that really like the message you're trying to deliver to people? People go to your timeline to learn about you. If they go to your timeline, go to your timeline and look at it and say, is this me? Is this the message I'm trying to deliver? So then, okay, so we have treating our website like a website. Now that power hour, what are we doing in that power hour? That power hour is supposed to lead us to Success Club 5. And then once we have our coaches, we're working with our coaches. We're supporting them through their journey, because coaches start in the challenge group. So we have our customers, we give them a great experience, and we change their life through the challenge group. We just don't sign up a customer and then that's it, because we promise them that this program is going to bring them results. It's going to do all this amazing stuff for them. If we just sign them up and then they don't hear from us again, we're not going to be there to give those promises to them, to give them the results that they trusted us with. So plugging into the group every single day is very important. So basically that's consistency. We have to be consistent with what we need to do. So first, it's being the best challenger. Like if you think about the person in the group who is the number 1 challenger, now you need to be better that person, because you lead the way. If that means setting the tone from the group and being the first people to post, because people like when they first start the challenge group, it's their first day, they're all nervous, they don't know what to expect. Like they're uncomfortable about posting a sweaty selfie, because who really likes themselves after working out, when their face is all red and you're covered in sweat? No one really likes how they look. So they want to see other people doing it, and then they'll do it. People follow. You're supposed to be the leader. So if I think about a leader, what does a leader do? They take charge. They're the first ones to do everything. They are the action, and then people follow. So that means if you want people to post their sweaty selfie in the group, that means you better be showing up and posting that sweaty selfie consistently every single day for that 21 days, which means you're doing the program 100%. And I think that's where a lot of coaches miss it. They say, I'm guilty myself, and I had an aha moment with a team call last week, and it really made me think after that call, I want to do this full time. That means being a customer. It starts with me. Then I'll inspire people, and people will follow. So if that means waking up at 7 a.m., 5 a.m., so you can be that first person in the group and posting the post every single day to inspire people, that's what it's going to take. So it's just treating this like a business. And it's basically your journey that is going to inspire others. So you need to really think, okay, if this was a full-time job, what would I be doing? Because if you have goals you want to reach, like being able to travel or being able to pay off debt, or being able to be a stay-at-home mom, or being able to bring in a second income, and be able not to have to go out and get a second job. This opportunity can do that, but you have to put in the work that you would a job. Yes, it's amazing. We can work from our cell phones and laptops, but if we're treating it like a discount coach or a hobby coach, we're not going to see the results of a full-time coach. The full-time coach has their power hour. It doesn't take a lot to be successful. It's just those 3 vitals every day, and being consistent with you as a customer and sharing that journey. Because if you're not being proof the product and showing the product's work, no one else is going to want to do them. And that's why when you post a photo, which is before and after, and you get 100 likes on that photo, there's a reason, because people see results, and that drives action, that drives people to trust you when you're a new coach, even a seasoned coach. If you're constantly doing program after program and you only finish 15 days of a program, or a 30-day program takes you 3 months to finish, people aren't going to trust you a lot, and they're not going to really see the results it needs to want them to do it too. But if they see you do a 21-day program, you finish at the 21 days, you post it every single day, and you have your after photo and your before photo, whether your after picture is great or not, people know that you showed up every day and you lived and breathed the program, and it must be amazing, and they want to try it too. That Kool-Aid, they're going to want to drink it because they can feel your passion. Passion is what drives people. They say, there was this quote that I read in this book. I forgot the quote, but it really touched me, because it was saying that someone with a master's degree that is specialized in a certain a field that is trying to sell something, and then someone that's maybe a 5th grader trying to sell something know nothing about, if they're trying to sell the same exact thing, the person with the 5th grader with the passion, people are going to wake up and notice that. The person with their master's degree that doesn't really have any passion, just going through the motions, reading the scripts, trying to sell, no one's really going to take notice to that. It's the passion that is going to drive people to want to be involved, and that will win over any time. And what does that go back to? Okay, now we have our Facebook timelines and we have our wall. Now you think about, am I sharing passion in my timeline, or am I just going through the motions and doing what all the other coaches are doing? Because there's 300,000 coaches out there. So when I'm sure that they have other friends that are Beachbody coaches. So if you're not sharing your personality and your passion, why are they going to be motivated to get started with you? They're going to get motivated with the coach that's been a coach for 1 day and is more passionate about these products than you've been a coach, because you're still on day 5 and you've been doing this program for 3 months now. So let's treat this like a business, and we will see results. And let's take this serious and not treat it like a $40 startup cost. Let's just treat it like a $100 startup cost. Also, what I want to touch on now, our wall. When me, every single day, going to Flanagan's, I know I work off of tips. So I wear some makeup. I wear some face makeup, some eyeliner, some lipstick, because I know that people are going to tip me better if I look put together. I make sure my hair is all combed back and I look clean. My my Flanagan's uniform is not wrinkled, it's washed. I look put together as a person. I'm not saying you have to curl your hair and wear makeup, but I'm saying you need to make sure the clothes that you're wearing aren't all tie-dye and wrinkled or spotted, and you need to make sure your hair is in a nice tight ponytail or something, or you have a cute headband on, or you have loud colors on. Facebook is very visual. So if you look at all the top coaches, yes, there's some that are dolled up like Barbie dolls, and there's some that are moms that are very plain Jane, but they all look very put together. They have fitness clothes. They're looking the parts. We have to treat this like a business. If we're going to a job interview, we're going to pick out our best outfit. Think of our timeline like a job interview. People are interviewing with us to see if they want us to be their coach. So we need to pick out our best workout outfit to show to people. We need to have our hair in a nice tight ponytail, high up or something. Or wear a cute headband, you know, next time you're shopping. Have fun picking out a cute outfit to wear on your Facebook timeline. Also, you have to plan content in your post. So that means not just 5 seconds after I post, just saying anything. The reason why we read personal development is because we can grow mentally to be able to inspire people. Yes, our photos inspire, but we need to go one step further to inspire them mentally, which means they need to read and get even more drawn in. So we plant the seed, they're reading our message, and that draws them even more. So how can we plan content in our post? We can read personal development and we can take notes. And then next time when we're creating a post, we're going back to our notes of a quote that inspired us. And then say I actually put the quote, and then I go into using my personal story to talk about the quote and talk about my workout. And if you look at a lot of the top coaches, they have like a paragraph, like inspiration. That inspires me. It gets me going and want to work up. We can't copy paste them because that's not you. And what worked for them is not going to work for them. Your story is not their story. You are special and you have your story. And your story will drive like-minded people to join you. And you need to use personal development and use the content from top coaches that you're following that inspire you, and then adapt that to you and start sharing that in your story, in your own words. There's a reason why in high school they said, don't plagiarize. And we failed the course because we need to be you, not Lindsay Matways or the Melanie Mitros. You need to be like, I need to be Shannon Kolinsky, and I need to draw people in like me. Like, okay, who am I? So we need to be posting to that target market. I'm 30 years old. I'm a waitress. I'm part-time. I'm single. You know, like I'm running. I'm training for a half marathon. Like I'm a family-oriented, faith-based person. I go to church. Like cooking, I love to cook, you know, so what am I going to post? I'm going to post myself like at church. I'm going to post myself reading the Bible. I'm going to post about how I'm blessed. I'm going to post cooking every single time I cook. I'm going to post about what I cook, a fun recipe I'm going to share. And I'm going to post my favorite foods. You know, I'm not just going to copy an article. I'm going to look for something really different. And then I'm going to make it very, very professional. I'm not just going to like I'm going to add cute little like graphics in there. I'm going to make sure the like the spelling's right, the grammar's right. I'm going to make sure it's visually compelling to the eye, scroll stopping. Like I'm actually going to play with the font, and the picture is going to be nice. Maybe put some words on the pictures. Maybe I'm going to look for a top coach's recipe they shared and use the content that they shared and show that in my post, but not the same content, but I'm going to save that post. So next time that I want to share a recipe, I have that idea. So I just want you guys, as you're seeing posts you like with other coaches, to maybe create a file of, or start saving pictures of like posts that inspire you, because there's a lot of like posts out there from coaches, but I'm sure there's ones that stand out to you. Start saving those posts, and then during your power hour, just plan out some posts because me, I know, okay, I'm waking up tomorrow, I'm pressing play. I'm going to need to post something, you know? So maybe this post from Lindsay Matway last week that was posted, you loved it. You saved that photo. So you could kind of be planning out the night before or before you post, go into the file, you know, of all these posts you like and pick something that day that works for your message you're trying to tell. All those quotes that you had in your personal development, pull out one with like a picture you like and kind of pull the ideas together to put in your personal story about that workout that day or the week you've had. Like me, the country concert I went to, the songs I was sad about because they were all love songs, and all the relationship like drama I've been going through, and the Sean T thing said dance it out, you know, when you're feeling down. So I just used that one little line, feeling down, dance out, to create this whole inspiring post, because I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there that are going through breakups, that are just like sick of all the guys out there, you know, so that are 30 and single. So I use my story with a quote of someone else to inspire me and create this huge idea around it. And that's what I'm talking about, digging deep and getting personal. And that draws people in, the passion you're putting into this workout. It's not the products that sell, it's us doing the products. And that's why they come to us. So we just need to treat this like a business, and we need to make sure our website looks professional. Facebook is no longer Facebook. If you want to run with this business, you need your website where most of your business is done. It's Facebook. It's not done through Beachbody's website. Yes, your orders are placed for that, but you find your prospects and your customers through Facebook. So this is social media. This is target marketing. This is SEO, search engine optimization, which is all those hashtags, you know, using Instagram and using Pinterest and all the other things out there. Snapchat, there's new things coming out all the time. It's staying up to date, finding out what the top 10 hashtags are and putting those into play. Our like page, if you go to the top coaches like page, they look very professional and they scream like health and fitness person. And those are the people trust with their transformations. $140 is a lot for people to spend when they have rent to pay and their family might be struggling or losing a job, or who knows what's going on financially in their house, you know? So to get these people to trust you and to spend that when the person can just walk outside and run or research how to eat healthy themselves, you need to have value to give to them. And it starts with there's this thing that I also read in the personal development. When you're asking someone to spend a lot of money, it's harder to get people to commit. But when something's for free, more people join you. It's the funnel up thing or something, the funnel presentation. So at the very top of the funnel, lots of people will join because it's free. So there's a lot of people that will get involved. And then from the free thing, out of the maybe 1,000 people that join you because it's free, then probably 50 of those people are going to buy. But if you reverse it the other way and only one person enters because they had to pay $140 to the paid one, then the chance of that one person becoming a customer to coach conversing is very slim. So the idea is to get a lot of people in a free group or so. If you think about your my point of this, think about your timeline. That is free advertising for you. You don't pay anything for it. So if that's my website and that's the only way I have to draw people in and plant the seeds, I'm going to be very careful about the content. I'm going to make sure it looks professional. You guys going to see what I'm getting at, and I'm going to make sure I am giving my best to the world. I am showing up maybe with a touch of gloss on my lips, with some eyeliner, with a little blush, with my hair back, with a cute headband I just bought, with a really cute, loud workout outfit, like I'm yellow or orange that grabs attention. I'm going to give my best. Maybe I'm going to take my workout photo before I'm all sweaty, you know? We have to make sure we're doing scroll stopping posts. So, and people would rather look at someone all dolled up than someone that's a hot mess with their hair all messy. Make yourself look clean like a job interview and make yourself look like a professional website. And that's going to bring in that people will take you serious like a professional company, and they'll take you serious like a health and fitness coach. So let's just focus on the next couple of weeks playing cleanup and treating this like a business and giving your best. And that means when I say I'm going to be doing the 21-day fixed hybrid challenge, that means for the next 60 days, that is my priority. What's your priority? If you're saying that you want to run with this business and you want to be a full-time coach or a hobby coach or bring in a second income or be a discount coach and do this program and lose this weight, are you treating it like that's your priority? So you need to align your priorities. You need to write your priorities down on paper. Family, okay, next. My workout. If workout is your number 2 priority, are you really making that your number 2 priority? Are you really fitting on your day? once you put the kids to bed and they're all good, do you watch TV or do you focus on what you said you wanted, your goals? So if your business is your goal and becoming a top coach, and it's so there if you want it, then are you doing a power hour? Are you doing the 3 Vital Behaviors every day? Are you treating your website like a website, or are you just like spamming people? Are you planning out your posts, or are you just, here's my 21-day fix, I press play? Like, are you giving people value? Are you planting the seeds that you're supposed to? Okay, so that talks about treating this business like a business. So that's your power hour. Then once you get your coaches on, you need to make sure you're there from the beginning to end, really like giving them the experience. Are you, like, for example, me, okay, our goal is to convert people to coaches. So if, say Sally signs up with me and I sell her a challenge pack. Now, Sally, I want her to become a coach. So coaches start in challenge groups. I need to give them a really good experience. So if I really want Sally to become a coach, then I need to get her results and I need to focus on her goals. Because once you focus on someone else's goals, then your goals become a reality because you're helping people achieve their results, and it's like a natural progression. So if Sally's goal is to lose 15 pounds with a 21-day fix, then I need to help Sally in the 21-day fix be a customer. So how can I help Sally as a customer? I need to talk to her. I need to have that relationship. I need to follow up with her. If she's not posting in this challenge group, I need to message her and find out what's going on. I need to ask her questions. I need to make sure our root of this business is Shakeology. So I need to have her fall in love with Shakeology. So if I don't message Sally till it's time for her auto ship day, then Sally might have been falling off for the past 3 weeks, and now she's got 3 weeks of Shakeology stored up because she wasn't drinking it every day because she didn't even know to drink it every day. So I hope you see the importance of really having that relationship. The more relationship you have with your challengers, and the more you are there for them, like that accountability partner they need, success partner, best friend. Like, for example, AM gym partner. Like, back in the day when I used to actually go to a gym to work out with my friend Kristen, we would actually call each other every day and text each other and be like, hey, do you want to go to the gym? And sometimes I didn't feel like it. There's other days the other person didn't feel like it, but one person felt like it. And there's one person always pushing the other person. It's, come on, do 5 more. So think about a challenge group. You're that gym partner for your challenger. That's what you are as a coach. So if you're not like being that person's cheerleader every day, making sure that person does 5 extra push-ups that day to get them that much closer to the result, you think the person's going to have a good experience and want to become a coach? Because the person's not going to want to get other people involved when they didn't really like it themselves. So for them to believe that I'm Kool-Aid and drink the Kool-Aid's got to taste good. So if we're giving out half-ass Kool-Aid and we just kind of threw in some sugar in there and wanted to save some money and didn't invest the time to make that really good Kool-Aid, person's not going to really enjoy the Kool-Aid because we only gave them half-ass Kool-Aid. So that's what I'm talking about, treating this like a business. So I just want to show you some slides from Summit about treating this like your business. So, okay, let me screen share so you guys can see the slides. But I hope that inspires you, because my aha moment lately has just been to take this serious and treat this like I want this to be a full-time job. So am I making it a full-time job? Am I doing, for example, at Flanagan's where I work, I put in a lot of effort at that job. Yeah, it's just a waitressing job, but I show up on time. I'm there for the hours it takes and all that. I'm committed to be there for the amount it takes. And then I put a lot of effort into giving amazing service so those people could tip me good. Are you aiming for a 10% tip with your challengers, or are you aiming for a 20% tip? If you asked your challengers to tip me, I actually challenge you, in your last challenge group to go back to your challengers or midway and be like, let's play a game. I'm a waitress. How would you grade me as a waitress for being your coach in your challenge group experience? If you had to tip me, would you tip me 10%, or would you tip me 20, or would you tip me 15? And ask for honest feedback about their experience in the challenge group, and then ask for ways to improve. How could have I made this better? Or we still have 2 weeks left. What would you love to see in this challenge group? How can we make this experience better for you? And that's going to give you, and now you're going to know what works and what doesn't work. And then there was some call from a top coach I listened to, the National Wake Up Call. Listen to that, because they give you tips and tricks of what's working for them. What they said on the call was, what she does is every single challenge group, she saves the post that people posted the most on, like she'll skim through it. And if there was one post where every single challenger liked and commented, she saves that and transfers it over to the next group. But if there's a post that no one really commented on, obviously that post didn't work. So she is studying and researching her content to see what's working for her and what's not working for her. Your Facebook post, you can do that same thing with your website. Which posts are working, which post doesn't? Like me and myself, if I post something on my timeline and that post doesn't have at least 4 likes, I actually take it off, because I know that post didn't work for me. And then I study what works and what doesn't work. So are you treating this like a real business with your advertising and your challenge groups? And so we just really need to treat this like a real business, and then we'll see the action of a real business start to unfold. Okay, so so these are the things that is going to bring us success, and that's going to treat this like a business. So these are I have to do this. This is my top priority. You have to invite and connect with the vital behaviors. So though that goes back to your 3 vital behaviors. So they're saying, out of all the coaching thing, this is how you take your business serious. This is the most important. You're inviting. So if we don't invite, we could plant seeds all day long, but we won't have people to have in our challenge group. And then the 3 vitals. That's the 3 vitals is the basics of this business. Be proof the products work. So that is taking your program that you choose, doing 100% and showing up every day. And you know deep down inside the area you can improve on. There's some place you're probably slacking on, whether it's your workout, drinking your shake, your meal plan. Where can you be better than you were yesterday? Strive for that. Because I find the more consistent throughout my 2 years, like the reason why I'm just having success, I was never consistent in the beginning. I never took this serious. I was a hobby coach. And I came back from Summit with the mindset that I'm making this my full-time job. And the more consistent, the more I show up in my transformation and my journey, the more it shows in my business, and the more people are drawn and attracted to want to get involved. So you picking a program and doing it 100% and showing up every single day. Doesn't matter what gets in the way. You need to make that your priority. Okay, personal development. Reading so you can mentally inspire other people and grow yourself. This business has ups and downs, and there's months you may hit Success Club 5, and there's months where it seems like nothing's not working for you. By reading, it makes you believe in yourself, and it makes you grow yourself and tell yourself, I can do this. So that's the important of personal development, and it helps you be there to lift others people up. Like, for example, faith, me reading the Bible, God inspires me. Personal development's that same way. You read these books, and now I could share my faith with other people. I could share that book that gave me the belief. I could share that with my challenger, and it's going to keep them going when the person's ready to quit. So personal development, huge. 2 to 3 quality posts on social media, huge. So how do we get quality posts? We have to plan out our posts in advance, because when life happens and you're busy, you're not going to have time. I'm sure you have time where you're sitting and you're bored. That's great time to just scroll Facebook for some quality posts, save it in a file, get in the habit of saving posts. And then in your power hour for the next day, you can plan out your 2 posts. And you can actually use Hootsuite. Hootsuite is amazing. Like my challenge group, something that worked for me. There's some groups where I'll actually plan out the whole entire challenge group and do all my posts before it even starts. So I could just post, and then I could just be a customer posting. That frees up my time to be able to do other stuff working the business. So Hootsuite, great. You guys should all check that out for posting on your in your social media and your challenge groups. So this way you like take out those time maintenance things and you can focus more on the things only you can do. Run challenge groups. You should be running 2 paid and 1 free challenge group a month. So when people say no to you or to build your contact list and build your network, you're inviting people to your free group every single month. So this way, like we talked about earlier, the funnel, like I gotta find out exactly what it's called, but more people will enter at the larger part of the funnel. So there's this coach that this girl ran this challenge group. She had like 100 people in it, and they all invited their friends and family. That grew her network. She became a diamond coach overnight because she drew people in something where their investment was nothing. So they fell in love with the Beachbody system from being in the free group, and she gained their trust. And then out of the 300 people in there, she had like 20 people buy a challenge pack and was like record-breaking numbers that month because she brought people in where there was very little investment on their part, very little commitment. So the person's more likely to say yes. And out of that, all those people, she found those 20 gems out of the 3. They say out of every 20 people, there's 1 gem. So if you have 300 people in a group, you're going to find the gems versus just counting on you posting. So quality posts in social media, your challenges, running challenge groups, free, 1 free, 2 paid. Because if you only run 1 paid group a month, then the start dates of your challenge group, you can only like, there's a point in the month where you just stop selling challenge packs. So once you start to build up your like once you start to get more customers, you should be also running a second challenge group so you can invite people for the first 15 days and then the second 15 days rather than having to wait a whole month, because that's going to take your Success Club 5 up to Success Club 10 because they're going to have more dates to invite to. And knowing your story. So they say the most successful coaches, they have learned how to tell their story in 3 minutes. So it's just dropping seeds. The more you tell your story, the more you'll be successful. So in order to tell our story, we have to know our story. So first, you need to figure out what your story is, and you need to practice telling it. And just write it down, say it out, create videos. Like your story's evolving, yours growing, it's always changing. The more you tell your story, the more comfortable you get, the more vulnerable and real you get, the more people you'll draw in, like-minded people. A lot of the coaches I signed, they saw my story and they were going through the same thing, and that drew them in. Your story will inspire other people. So the more you tell your story, the more you tell, and if you're a new coach getting started, tell other success stories, other coaches you know. You see, like I share my sister's success all the time with people about how they put $100,000 down and bought a $500,000 house, how my sister's making $300,000 a year, how she's a top coach, number 38 in the whole network, all these trips she's traveling on, because I'm not there yet, but I know I will be, but I'm sharing success. Her coach, major success. You see, you just own a law firm, left the law firm and is making more money in Beachbody, like has a team, is a 15-star diamond, making millions. Share these stories. Hang on 1 second. Let me plug in my laptop. You guys could take a breather. Okay, I'm back. So in order to tell our story, we have to know our story. Then team calls, one-on-ones. Say you have 2 coaches. Get them all on a Zoom call. Bond. Creating that culture is so important to keep people involved, keep them inspired, plugging in. Team call, because what's going to happen once your team grows, you can't have one-on-ones with everyone. You can't get on the phone with everyone. You won't have the time to spend an hour with someone. So the more team calls you do and the more time you spend, you could touch, because not everyone in this business is a builder or a discount coach. You may sign up a discount coach and that discount coach is not working the business, and that person's bringing in like 3, 4, 5 people, but they're not doing get it started right calls with their coaches. They are not getting on the phone with them. They're not pushing them and inspiring them because they don't have the passion you have. And that's okay. This business needs, your tree needs to be made up of discounters, hobby coaches, business for it all to work. So in order to touch their people, you need to have that call to be able to get a hold of all the people in your team, to inspire everyone to want to plug in and to keep them going. Because I may be having like just a week where life's happening, I just have so many distractions, and then I hear a call and I just get inspired and lifted up, and it takes everything that was going on and just makes me want to plug in, and that fire, it like lights it up again. So it's very important to create that culture, make everyone feel like they're a part of a team and belong, and they want to be involved. And that starts with you. There's a reason why they signed on with you, because they want you as their coach. You can't just count on me to be there for you all the time. And then you need to get on the phone with them and like really talk about their business, their goals, because you can't just be the preacher. You have to ask their question. You got to find out what their goals, you have their strengths, their weaknesses, what is working for them, what do they need help in, because they're the only ones that knows what's going on with their team, what they're struggling with. The more questions you ask, the more you'll be able to help them with their goals. So really investing the time in your challengers. Like this girl called me today and wanted to talk. I didn't say anything. I was like, what's your question? And she told me question after question about the challenge pack. This is a challenger. And by the end of the phone, she was so excited and got off and feels ready to start. But we don't know what they're thinking. They know what they need help with. So it's asking questions and asking if they have any questions, and asking what's one area they're doing good in and what's one area they're back, asking how Shakeology is, asking if they know how to make it. Like if you see problems with other challenges you've had, use those with your new challengers, because they're probably going through the same thing too, where they need help with. Like me. Like if there's someone that comes help me, like if I see one challenger asking all these questions, I know that a lot of my other coaches probably have the same question, and I try to talk about it on these calls with you. Same thing with your challengers and your coaches. If one person's asking you a question, try to duplicate that so you don't have to have that same conversation over and over and over again. You're getting that into like a video or a message, a group message to all your coaches. So this way everyone knows, and not just that one person. And you're like growing, because these people might be afraid to come to you, or these people might have the question and the people don't even know they have a question. So you have to duplicate you to have success. Okay, then you have to hit Success Club. So if you think about a business, like you have to sell something. Like for example, at Express, when I was like the sales manager, I had sales plan that we had to meet. Last year's numbers we had to beat. If you're not, all this business asks you is to sell 3 challenge packs, only 3 customers all in a whole month. If we're not doing that, we can't call ourselves a business owner. We're the CEO of our own business. So if we're not selling to 3 people a month, then how can you take this serious as a business? If you want to run with this, if you want to grow with this, you need to every day be trying to sell. Every single day I would go to Express and I would nonstop sell. So in your power hour, you spend 15 minutes nonstop inviting, forming, building relationship. If you're not doing that, if you're not inviting, then are you really treating this like a real business, like a job? You want income with this opportunity. But if you're not putting in the work, like for example, Flanagan's, if I don't go to work, I don't get paid. If I don't clock in, I don't get paid. Same thing with this job, my power hour. If I'm not doing the power hour, if I'm not inviting, if I'm not doing my 3 vital behaviors, if I'm not press and play, if I'm not doing my 3 posts a day on social media, I'm not going to get paid, So if we're doing all these things, we'll sell the challenge packs. So are we treating this like a business to get paid? Because yes, I can say I want to run with this, but if I don't put the action behind these words and these goals, it's not going to happen. So we can have dreams, but in order to get to our dreams and turn them into goals and reverse engineer and make them happen, we have to do these vitals and do the posting and do all this stuff and treat this like a business. You're the CEO. I can give you all this words of encouragement and teach you everything, but if you're not showing up and doing your power hour and press and play and treating your website like a website and planting seeds and inviting, running challenge groups, then you're not having a business. The startup cost was $40, but do not treat it like a $40 business. Treat this like you don't have to. This guy was telling me to invest $100,000 in my business, pay someone to do search engine optimization. And I'm like, we don't have to do all that. We don't have to. He was like, in the first year, 80% of what you make should go to your business. We don't have to do all that. We have to spend zero. We just have to show up and do these vitals to make it happen. All right, then set your calendar, and you have to review it. So do you have your prospects on a calendar? Do you have your dates of everything going on? Are you writing auto ship dates down there? Are you doing all these things? Are you treating it like a business with a calendar? Work. I have a schedule. You know, like my power hour. You got to pick a time. Workout. You got to pick a time to press play. Are you doing all these? Are you treating it like a business? Are you setting your power hour? Are you setting your workout times? Are you showing up to those appointments like a boss? Like work. If I don't show up, I get fired. Same thing with this business. If you want to run with this, you need to show up every day consistently. Then track your business. Review your goals. So I need to look at last week. What happened in my business? Was there a day, was there a post that 100 people liked it? Okay, I need to save that post and I need to do more of that. Because obviously if 100 people are liking my post, that works for me. So track your business, you know, like pages. They actually have a tracker within your goals. If you have a goal to rank advance to a diamond coach, and you told yourself, I'm signing up Sally, Joe, and Smith, are you checking in with Sally, Joe, and Smith to make sure that those goals are happening? So you need to reverse engineer. You need to figure out what you need to get your goals. You need to track your business, and you need to beat your goals of last month. If last month I hit Success Club 5, we need to be doing better than last month. So now, like for example, last month, I hit Success Club 6. So this month, my goal is Success Club 8. I'm already at Success Club 7. But if you're not writing down these goals and you're not comparing yourself, you're not improving in your business and your business isn't going to grow. So basically, let's take, so duplicate, so basically our attitude, if it can be taught, it can be duplicated. So have the attitude of success and it will happen. Okay, treat this like a business, be consistent, show up every day, and it's going to happen. I'm stopping the share.
Your application will be on the top of the file. He said it is worth at least going there. He's like, the benefits are
okay, everyone, that wraps up our call on treating this like a business. Do you have any takeaways? Emily, was there anything like aha moments that really inspired you?
Yeah, this call was definitely a call I needed. I need to work better on my power hour, that's for sure. I have an awesome challenger in my group, and you say be better than your number one challenger. Yeah, that's okay. I need better clothes. I need better workout clothes to look more professional in my pictures and my videos. And I think that's why a lot of times I don't post a lot of videos and pictures, like you said earlier, because I don't have great workout clothes. My power hour, yeah. I do save my posts that I see from top coaches or just other fellow coaches. I do that already. You know, I send them to you all the time.
Awesome. Yes.
Yeah, this was definitely a call I needed. So.
Yay, I'm happy that because I've been thinking about this because it's been my aha moment. Like every time I'm suffering in my business and my sister asks me, how's coaching? How's your business going? And I'm always saying it starts with me. I need to be more consistent in just being a customer. And that's where I struggle with, like being like inviting people, posting. I'm really good at faking it, you know? But the more consistent I am in my journey, the more success I really see in my business. And that call that Christina Delgado had last week, it really touched me. I got off that call and she's like, pick a program and do it 100%. Don't tell people you're cheating. Don't be drinking beer. You know what I'm saying? I actually went from the country concert, took all the pictures of the bureau. Like, do it 100%. And now every single day I have that in my mind. I want to leave Flanagan's. I need to be 100%. And through my journey, it starts with us. We're going to inspire people to join us. So yes, where I'm not perfect, and this is hard. It's very extreme. Not everyone does this for a reason, because people don't want to be that dedicated to health and fitness. But my why is more powerful than health and fitness. I'm choosing this as a job because I want to be home in PJs all day, laying on the beach, without having to go to work. Like, I can't stand people telling me what to do. And the people at Flanagan's just eat me alive. And I just can't take it anymore. And every day I'm there, I'm like, I'm going home and I'm working this business. I'm pressing play.
Mm-hmm.
I came home and I went to the beach and running and all this. And I'm trying to like think about the way I post my outfits, like I like put on some black eyeliner before I like took a picture today. People could not really tell that I'm wearing makeup, but it's that little thing that makes people scroll stop and look at you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we don't want to look like super fake. Like I sat there and curled my hair to work out. But we do want to treat it like a website. If this was a fitness campaign, you would put your hair in a really nice ponytail. You would think about the outfit you're wearing, and that's all I'm saying. No one wants to see like someone rolling out of bed with their hair all messy. Like, what I'm saying? Like, we have to present ourselves like a business owner. And if this was the CEO of a business, even at LA Fitness, the people that work there dress nice workout clothes, put together, hair up. They don't go there with their hair curled and makeup. They go there presentable, as a fitness trainer. We need to think of ourselves as trainers, because we're asking to be people's coaches. So it just really made me think about what I'm putting out there on my timeline and really treating this like a business and showing up for my power hour and doing my invites and pressing play and doing this program 100%, not cheating in my diet, because for me, I'm already skinny. So it's hard for me to stay to a diet because I don't have this goal to lose 20 pounds. So for me, it's so hard to find that drive to want to work out and want to eat healthy. And everyone's like, why do you do this? You're already skinny. I do it for the business, because I have the ethics and I'm a really bad liar. So if I'm not doing it, I can't tell people like I don't believe in it. But when I'm sitting there with my portion control containers and really following and I haven't cheated, that's all I can talk about. It's that passion. It doesn't matter if I know anything about this business. If I'm a brand new coach, passion is what people feel. It's that ethics, so it starts with us. It starts with us showing up every day. So I think this was a great call. I'm happy I recorded.
I think it was an awesome call. Yes. Definitely a great call.
So great. All right. I will see you next week. Come to me with all your questions, and hopefully there's more people on the call next week. But we're growing as a team, and maybe everyone's seeing this call. They'll get so excited they'll want to be on the next one, because this was, I think, the best call we've had so far. So
definitely.
Okay. Bye, Emily. Have a great day. Okay.
All right. You too.
Bye.